it's Coach Miller. Today we are going to be doing some striking with an implement, which is a broom that we're going to use today. Striking with an implement means we're going to use something to strike at something. Striking means to hit. So we are going to use a broom for broom ball today. If you have something similar to this, it will work perfect. But basically it's kind of like we're going to use this as a hockey stick. Okay, so broom hockey is what we're going to do today. So grab a broom or something similar, grab a ball to use. I'm going to use a sock ball, so just a ball a sock that I've rolled up into a ball, and I'm going to show you some different moves. We'll do some practice challenges, and then at the end we'll do some hockey broom shooting, okay? All right, so go grab your stuff, and here we go.
Pause the video, grab your broom, ball, and a safe space to move.
Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is show you our grip and how we're going to hold our hockey broom. So we are going to hold it with the bristles on our right side, just like this. Well, you guys are mirroring me, so it would be opposite for you. Okay, on our right side, and we're going to take our dominant hand and we're going to put that in the bottom. Okay, not the way bottom, but about the middle. Okay, a little bit lower than the middle, just like this. And then we're going to take our non-dominant hand. I'm going to put my right hand down here. I'm going to put my left hand up at the top. Okay, and you can see my hands are gripping just like this. I will grab like that, and same thing over here, just like this. Okay, good. And this is going to be my grip. And when I go back and forth, I'm going to keep that grip. If this is kind of a long broom for you, or whatever you're using is kind of long for you, you can even move your hands down. It doesn't need to be at the very top. That way you have more control. Okay, and I can just leave this part high at the end, just like this. All right, so our first thing we're going to do, and I'm going to just show you, okay, looks like this, back and forth, and see how I have control, and I'm going back and forth, just like this, sweeping it kind of to one side and then to the other side. I'm just kind of pushing it back and forth, back and forth. And my feet are about shoulder width apart, and I'm going from one side to the other, just like this, across, across. And I'm just doing it about the width of my feet. So I hit one side, and then on the other side of the broom, back. And then on this side of the broom, and then the other side of the broom, back. Just like this. All right, let's practice that. Here we go. We're going to dribble just around our space. Okay, so we're going to dribble our item. You can use both sides of the broom. Just like in hockey, you can use both sides of the stick. Okay, so I'm going to have my grip here, and I'm just going to dribble using both sides, and I'm just going to go around my space using both sides, back and forth, just like that. Little tiny taps. Like this. My knees are bent, as you can see, and my body is kind of up. This is the motion right here, knees bent, top of my body's up, and I'm just dribbling back and forth. Keeping control by doing tiny little taps around. Okay, let's practice that. Here we go. we're gonna do a dribble through the cones, okay? So cones, you can use anything you want to as cones. You can use real cones if you have them. Books, I'm actually just using little buckets, and I am going to zigzag and work on my dribbling control as I'm going back and forth through the bucket. So let me show you what it looks like. All right, I'm gonna keep control, and remember I can use both sides. I'm gonna go around and then back, just like this, through the cones with tiny little taps. Whoop. There we go. There we go. All right, you can set up 3 or however many cones you want, and let's do a little dribble practice for 1 minute. Okay, here we go. All right, now what we're gonna do is do some shooting. So for shooting, we're gonna use the same grip that we had when we were dribbling and doing those, the work in the beginning when we were passing back and forth. Okay, and so what we're gonna do, I'm gonna show you the motion, is put our feet about shoulder width apart, get our grip, so we have good control, bend our knees, keep our body up. We're gonna put the ball right in front of us, just like this, okay? And then we're going to kind of take our broom back at about knee level, a little bit higher, just like this. We don't want to come way up like this, because then we might whack somebody if we were shooting like that in a game. We're just going to go right back like this, and then we're going to come in and we're going to kind of hit the ball, and we're going to try to make it into a bucket or a basket. So grab a bucket or a basket that you can try to hit it into. A laundry basket would work great, a cardboard box, anything that you can shoot it into. And this is the motion. Let me show you. Just like this, and boom, just like that. All right, so let's see how many shots you can do in about a minute, okay? Just here we go.
Pause and grab a bucket or basket to shoot into for 1 minute of practice.
All right, great job on those broom hockey skills today. There's a couple of different sports that use the same kind of skill. Ice hockey, floor hockey, field hockey, right? And those are all really fun sports to play and great exercise. So I hope you had fun trying some of these skills with us today. and hopefully you'll check out one of those sports sometime and keep practicing. Okay, great work. See you next time.